Hey, Rico. Cocktails.
All right. All right, let's just go straight to the divisional round. For the Kansas City Chiefs, who had the bigger impact of the day? Was it Patrick Mahomes or was it the Kansas City Chiefs defense?
It's Mahomes. I mean, he played a patient, flawless game. I didn't think the KC defense played all that well. Buffalo ran the football right down their throat. It's just that Buffalo has loser tendencies. What's that guy, Uncle Nelly, or what would you call him?
What was it?
Like when you have a loser uncle.
Uncle Lenny.
Uncle Lenny makes the right moves for most of the time, but then Uncle Lenny still ends up dead broke, homeless, and in a bad relationship. That's the Bills. They're loser-ass tendencies. I'd say Pat Mahomes.
Okay.
That ball he threw to MVS was an absolute dime. His scramble late, the clutch plays at the clutch moments. Basically, everything Josh Allen lays in bed dreaming he could do.
David, you want to...
I think that's enough said right there.
Let's move past Josh Allen, Mike.
Can't do it.
Let's rank from 1, the best, 4, the worst, the remaining quarterbacks playing in the NFL.
Oh, I like this game. Well, I could tell you Purdy's the worst. Then it would be Goff. Then it would be Lamar. Then it would be Mahomes. I'll give Lamar the nod, although the first half of that game, it looked like New Year's same problems. But they dominated in the second half. Slight edge to Lamar there.
Okay, you know what? David, go ahead.
It's pretty much the same order because Goff you've shown he's gone to the Super Bowl before and he's playing at an elite level right now. Mahomes is Mahomes, so he's number one.
See, I thought he would have had Goff too. That's what I actually thought.
I just want to be respectful of the year Lamar has had, and he is playing elite-level football, and he's different than Jared Goff. I want to be respectful.
Okay, you know what? This one's off the board.
Okay.
Based off of that question, Mike, in all seriousness, is there anything that Brock Purdy can do to gain your respect? Like, if he does this, kind of how a lot of Detroit had to do with Jared Goff.
Yeah.
It took a while, but then you're like, you know what? Goff is him.
I mean, he would have to outduel, the next 2 games. He'd have to be the driving force in why his
Super Bowl
team...
MVP?
Yeah, I just feel like he'd have to be the guy who's the driving force in his team's winning. I feel like McCaffrey and Debo, they carry that team. They carry the day. Purdy would I'll tell you what. How about you don't look like a prepubescent teen without Debo on the field for the second time this season?
Hey, buddy. I'm on your side, okay?
Oh, okay.
It was simply a question.
Yeah, that would be a start.
David?
And for the love of God, stop with the glove and no glove. It's rain.
Man,
Get the football, throw the football. You played at Iowa State. You're not from Hawaii.
It's just, tribute to Michael Jackson.
And I ought to tell the people what you said to me about Purdy this weekend, but I have too much respect for you.
Oh, no. I was not happy with what I saw at all.
David, you ready for what he said? I don't care if we win the effing Super Bowl, and he never speaks that with those words, but he said it, and it wasn't friend. He goes, I don't care. Get this rat out of here. Go get me Justin Fields.
Close
quote.
If Fields is on the market, you go get Justin Fields. You pay the price.
Purdy cannot return here. His words.
If Fields is out there, Fields is the guy. End of discussion. All right.
His words.
You know what? I'm not even going to ask this next question because you've already said it.
What?
So is Josh Allen the AFC version of Dak Prescott?
Yeah. Except the media kisses his ass. When is it going to stop?
So we're going to move on.
No, I want to ask the question. Why is Josh Allen protected status here? What has Josh Allen ever won? 3-0 in the regular season against the Chiefs, but when the chips are down, 0-3. Need a big play? Not going to do it. And I don't want to hear about the kicker missing. They had to drive that ball down and score.
Here's the thing. With Josh Allen, I think a lot of people have to be right. So you're going to keep pushing him back out there until you can finally say, see, I told you it just took some time.
Loser.
Mike, it's the same.
It's going to take the rest of his career then?
No, look, we're in a town where now it's a lot of people taking a victory lap saying, see, it just took some time, but look at the Lions now. That's what people are with Josh Allen.
Those people are losers. Nobody cares about your receipts.
Who would you rather have to build a franchise around?
Not Josh Allen.
Jordan Love or C.J. Stroud?
Wow, C.J. Stroud. As good as Love is, he had a head start. This is year 4 of Jordan Love. This is day 1 of C.J. Stroud. I got to go with Stroud.
Yeah, I think people forget that part. They think this is rookie year for Jordan Love. It, in fact, is not. But C.J. Stroud is him. So, yes, him.
See, I would actually go with Jordan Love because he's gone through the sophomore slump. The league kind of figured him out because that's going to be next year for C.J.
I don't know if he's going to have a sophomore slump. I really don't see
David,
that. I
give you Justin Herbert.
Okay, that's fair.
Where everybody thought.
I think he just called you stupid.
No. It's not that. It's just
because I'm usually with him on the sophomore slump, but he's good, man. I don't
No,
know.
he is
it.
good,
Yeah.
but because Love has gone through all of that, and the other thing is, well, both have done that, but man, Love has taken some just receivers.
So is Trevor Lawrence still in his sophomore slump?
Trevor Lawrence, well, he like Trevor Lawrence.
Guilty?
We'll leave it at that.
No, guilty as charged. You know, kind of the rest of the planet agreed with me on that one. I enjoy the receipt.
No, it's not a receipt. No.
It's just that he's disappointing this year. That's all,
You know what
Mike.
it is, Mike? It's not a receipt thing, but he was very much given. He was just promoted the same way Josh Allen was.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Rip him to shreds.
You
I don't
haven't
care.
done anything yet, but everybody's telling me how special you are. That's all. It's like, I can't get mad at Mahomes because, okay, I've kind of seen what Mahomes has done.
I know.
He may be annoying,
I'm just tired.
but
Most valuable bundler. All right, that's enough.
Well,
come on.
that's 4 words. Not if you bundle it. Ravens or the field?
Wow, that's a great question. Leaning Ravens. The biggest thing is the Niners pass rush still comes and goes, and you can run it, and I don't love the quarterback. Lions, I mean, just call it what it is. If you have a functioning set of limbs, you'll throw for 350. Yikes. Chiefs just don't have the passing attack, and you can pound the rock, and that's why I don't think they're going to beat the Ravens. The Ravens run it, and they led the league with like 67 sacks. They forced turnovers, and they have that cheat code at quarterback that if the play breaks down, Lamar breaks you. So I would take the Ravens.
It's definitely the Ravens for me, and it's because
And John Harbaugh is a kick-ass coach.
Mark Andrews will return, and their
good call.
defense,
Good
their
call.
defense is stout. They just destroyed the Texans in the second half.
I would take the field, but
Oh, shocking.
well, I like the city of Detroit. You guys don't believe in the Lions.
Oh, you are a pile of human waste. You really are.
Speaking of John Harbaugh, let's have a little fun, people.
Okay.
Better post-game locker room celebrations.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens or the Lions? Mike, you're not on social media, so
No.
you're exempt from this.
Sorry.
But John Harbaugh has got into the dancing with the players. So he goes out there and they turn the music on, and it's like he's at a wedding in the middle of a circle, and he's just out there living his best life. Whereas the Lions, it's Campbell. He's handing the football out.
I'll
You're
take
ready to
Campbell.
run through the wall for him.
I'll take the more
But the-
traditional.
But the players is kind of, you know what it was? Remember during Michigan State's 2013, how they had that type of way and they would dance, and then D'Antonio jumped in there that time and the players lost their mind. That's what that is.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that time period's dead to me now. Thanks.
It's definitely the Ravens celebration. I need to see Dan Campbell dance first before I
No.
can give it to the Lions. I'm sorry.
I don't need my head coach to be a clown. I think Dan Campbell's comfortable
See, that's
exactly
just it,
where
though.
he is.
He's actually not a clown.
He's
It's
not.
like,
No, I'm saying Dan Campbell is not that. Dan Campbell doesn't need to do any of that cheap crap. I like the tradition. All right, I like the Dan Campbell walks in and acts like the damn CEO. I like it.
okay.
You like the dancing? Then dance.
All right. Here's the final thing. David is exempt, but Kenny, you can jump in here if you would like. Your advanced Super Bowl odds. Would you like to take a guess at the favorite and the point spread? If the Lions beat the 49ers and the Ravens win, who's the favorite?
Ravens minus 5.5.
I'll say Ravens by a touchdown.
You both are correct with the Ravens. 4.5.
Okay.
Lions, Chiefs.
There's no way they'd install the Lions as a favorite, but I feel like they should be. I think the Lions will beat the Chiefs. Chiefs minus 2.5.
I'll say Chiefs by the Devils number 5.5.
Mike, you're so close. I'm still going to give you a bill. -3.
Okay. I'd take the Lions all day against the Chiefs.
49ers, Chiefs.
Niners minus 2.5.
Yeah, I was going to say a pick 'em or Niners -1. I'll say Niners -1.
Mike, you're closest. Niners -3.
Okay.
And
Niners Ravens?
Niners, Ravens.
I'm with Kenny on this. This would be Ravens -1. It would be one of those tricky lines.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too.
David, the jank rule is there because we went over it show prep.
Got it.
You're both wrong.
Niners be favored?
Niners -1.5. Niners are the only team that'll be favored no matter what. Everybody else.
Hard to be favored when
As
you're
a
not
game.
there. 248-539. Oh, my God.
You know what, Mike? That just means you and I spend a lot more time together.
What a blessing.
Hey, you got time for one more, David? Okay. The Lions ended what's the longest NFC playoff drought. There's only 2 teams left that have not made the playoffs since the year 2000 in the NFC, the conference championship game.
Got it.
Conference championship game.
Redskins.
Dallas.
And ironically enough,
Dallas.
Yep.
but you two, I didn't even need to do this.
And the Dolphins.
NFC.
Oh,
But yes,
My
the
bad.
last time the Redskins made it,
Was 1991
they
when
played
they were
the Lions. And the Cowboys, 95.
you just hate to see it.
So now the Lions are off of that list. That's your Blitz, 97-1.